From sunrise to sunrise, the day go by. We travel through life journey, rolling the dice. The bottom lines remains. What happens after here? Outside of the divide is there for you to bear. Eternity in heaven or eternity in hell. The choice is yours to make. You better make it well. Quiet, I say! Meow! Quiet, I say, you irritable mosquitoes! Meow! Quiet! Now, that's better. Silence, they say, is golden. Sometimes.
Gosh, it's so hot in here. Is it about climate change?
Isn't it useless complaining, honey? Why don't you just open the window blinds and the windows too?
I am afraid there are no windows here and no blinds to be drawn.
You sound so proud. Who are you, by the way?
It depends. I am many things to many people, but you can call me Big Boy.
Just as I thought. You sound very much like your name. Very bombastic. Anyway, what are you doing in my bedroom?
Ah, I see you are not quite awake. You don't have a clue where you are.
Where's my Bible, Sally? I've always warned you not to touch my Bible. Where did you drop it?
For heaven's sake, my name is not Sally. My name is Selena.
Hey, what did you say your name was again?
Big Boy. B-I-G B-O-Y. Big Boy. You got that right?
Big Boy?
Big Boy. What a name.
Can only exist in a weird place like this.
This isn't just a weird place. It's strange, queer, and mystifying.
I asked you a question. What kind of trap is this?
This is a destination, sir.
Destination?
Of course, a destination. What's so strange about that?
Strange destination.
Oh,
indeed.
strangely, we are stuck together in this destination.
Who are these people?
Hey, speak to them with decorum. These are your co-travelers in this destination. Your friends, and not these people.
Is she my wife?
Wife? That sounds like carnality. You don't have a wife here.
Who is he? The one with the dog collar.
I beg your pardon.
Who are you?
Such impudence. I should be asking you both what you're doing here.
Would you shut your trap?
Stop!
Keep quiet, I say.
As you wish. You seem to thrive in dark humor. Huh?
Someone is coming.
Oh, no one else is coming to this room. We are complete already.
But who is he? What is he doing? And where is he going?
Who is he? He's nothing. What is he doing? Nothing. Where is he going? Nowhere. He is nothing but nothingness.
Shh, I'm scared.
Oh.
Keep quiet. Just keep quiet.
Let's kneel down and pray. Father, let your will be done on earth as in heaven, right here in my heart. Father, let your kingdom come. Father, let your will be done on earth as in heaven, right here in my heart. Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive us, as we forgive those.
I would have joined in your little prayer, Pastor. But in this destination, we don't sing, we don't pray. We don't have time for such trifles.
Excuse me. You call prayers trifles? Like, seriously?
Hey, Mr. Big Boy, or whatever you call yourself. I'm losing my patience here. Can you just get me out of this destination?
It looks like you lost your calling. You should have been a comedian.
What an insult. Do you even know who I am? I am a chief superintendent of police, a high-ranking officer of the Criminal Investigation Department. And my name is Karimu Abibu, CSP. So, for your own safety, don't you dare play smart on me! Because if you do, I will hunt you down! Ask about me!
At last! Get this man arrested already. His offense number 1, kidnapping. 2, unlawful detention. 3, terrorism. 4, house arrest without warrants. Like, isn't this convincing enough for you people? Okay, arrest him for impersonation, identity theft. He is an imposter, claiming his name is some big boy. Police, do your work.
Hey, madam, no need to shout. This room is soundproof. Besides, in this destination, interference is highly prohibited.
What funny sounds are those?
Oh, those are your neighbors.
Frogs! My neighbors?
Oh, yes, you have more interesting neighbors like snakes, lizards, lions, birds. Look, you will enjoy their company, trust me.
Excuse me. Are you saying that my neighbors are frogs, lions, insects?
Yes?
I reject it. Not my portion.
Pastor, it looks like you haven't gotten used to the idea that your location has changed.
My location changed? No. That must be a case of mistaken identity. I don't belong to this God-forsaken destination of yours.
What makes this destination forsaken?
Oh, everything. I mean, for instance, just now you claimed that my neighbors are snakes, lions, and frogs.
So?
I, pastor, of all people, see, God loves me too much to allow such an error. That's an error. Too much, excess love. Oh. Jesus, you love me too much. Oh. Too much, excess love.
I see you have a challenge adapting to new experience. Like what this location offers. Like you and I, Pastor. Animals have souls too. But mankind is so stereotyped and so fixated to the know.
Please, big boy, just get me out of here. This destination isn't for me.
I wish I had such powers. I am doomed to be here like the three of you. Stuck together. Oh, the four of us. Happily ever after.
You mean we will never get out of here?
Something like that.
Why?
Because we have all embarked on a journey from our former location to this destination. Just rest and don't be anxious.
So what about you? How did you get here?
Oh, I'm different from the three of you.
How?
I was never flesh and blood. I have always been in this destination. Right here. I am in charge here. Big boy.
How do you explain that?
It's simple. Very simple. The three of you are destined to meet here at this destination, specially designed for the three of you. Someone has to be here to make sure that you arrive safe and without no accident after the completion of your earthly assignment. So, I was put here as your chaperone.
And you have always been here?
Always. Waiting patiently for the three of you. Now, cut the chase. Let's get to know one another. I will do the introduction. Your name is Mrs. Selena McCarthy.
How did you know that was my name?
It is my job to know. Later, I will explain to you in what capacity I am here. This is Pastor Simeon Collins.
You have told me many things today. And now you are telling me my name? Who revealed that to you? Flesh and blood? I wonder what you will tell me next about myself.
Hey, Pastor. From this moment on, I'll be doing very little telling and talking. It will be left entirely to the three of you to do all the telling, all the talking, and the general revelations.
And what will you be doing?
I don't know what I'll be doing next. I'm just a messenger. Oh, and for our comrade over
Don't
here...
call me comrade. I am just an atheist. And my name is Karimu Abibu. I have told you that before.
I don't care if you're an atheist or a communist. The pastor might have a problem with you being an atheist.
I'm thirsty. Can I get a glass of water, please?
Thirsty? Water? Mrs. Selena, we don't have water in this destination.
Water. I feel choked.
I'm getting scared. I'm over sweating. I am never scared of anything. This is strange. I mean...
Hey, comrade. There's no need to be afraid or frightened. You are quite safe here. Well protected. No harm will come to any of you here.
How do you know that?
It is my job. My responsibility to keep you all safe. I have been put here as a servant, a messenger to do your wish, to advise you, and also to inform you.
Why are we not here? Why?
So we can understand time better. Time is the greatest asset we all have. There is transit time and endless time. In your former location, you had transient time. Here, in this destination, we operate on endless time. What you did with your transient time determines where you will spend your endless time.
Endless time?
Yes, endless time. We don't hurry or rush here. We have all the time in the world. And if I may advise you, use the most of your time here. Because it is what you did on the other side that brought you to this location. Let me advise you, do not make the same mistake twice. Enjoy yourselves.
What is there to enjoy in a place like
Can't you see the tranquility? Just look, can't you see the tranquility? No mad rush, no wading through traffic, the honking, unhealthy competition and comparison, and the ever-unending struggle to pay your bills? Come on, enjoy freedom from anxiety for once.
I have always loved my flock.
That is not for you to say, Pastor. You cannot be the judge of your own case.
But I know. What sound is that?
Will you tell that thing not to disturb my peace?
I can't. He's doing his job. He's informing us that we are having another comrade.
Another what?
Another comrade.
Is this other comrade coming here?
Yes. He's coming to this destination, but not to this room.
Can you hear voices? Shh. Can you hear voices? Quiet. Look at them.
The Lord has given. The Lord has taken away. Blessed be the name of the Lord. Grant, we beseech thee, O Lord, Eternal rest to our dearly departed brother. May perpetual light shine upon him as you receive him in your heavenly kingdom. May his soul rest in peace, and may the angels of God guide him into his destination.
I watched these funeral services every day while I waited patiently for the three of you.
Meaning you didn't have anything important to do?
Anything important to do? What a question to ask. I am doing my job. That is the problem I have with people in life. You live like you never die, and you die like you never lived. We are almost always not prepared for that ultimate journey to our final destination. We abuse time rather than invest it wisely.
Hebrews chapter 9 verse 27. It is appointed unto man once to die.
Yes.
And after that, judgment. Psalm 90 and verse 12. So teach us to number our days, O God, that we may apply our hearts to wisdom.
Preach it. Preach it, Pastor. Tell them, I hear you.
Why is everything so quiet? Say something! I can't stand this quiet. This strange room makes me sick. I've lost track of time. The clock's tick. I may go mad if I stay any longer. My zeal to diss your perfume air goes stronger. Pray, Pastor, pray to break this silence. Go on, arrest me.
But you have committed no crime.
Oh yes, but you're a policeman, a CID. I will confess if you promise to arrest me.
You are now being rightly punished, my daughter, for all your crimes. It has nothing to do with man-made laws anymore. It's now in your hands. You are your judge and jury, your prosecuting and defense counsel. And we are all here to do the same. I just caught that revelation.
And that big boy over there, is he to witness and listen to everything we have to confess?
Don't bother about him. He knows everything about us. And even the things we don't know of ourselves.
I'm scared. What shall I do?
Confess. Your soul is concerned. Your soul is concerned.
Will you help me? Will you try to understand me and not judge me?
That's why we are here, to help each other, to try and understand and love one another.
It was all her fault. She asked for it, and I gave it to her.
Well, whoever it is, don't blame her. Blame yourself. That's what I find among human beings. They always blame their fellow man for every action or inaction of theirs.
What did you say, Pastor?
Your friend, you have no right to blame her.
You mean Daisy? Oh, Pastor, you don't know her. You don't even want to know her. Trust me, she was not my friend. She was a frenemy. She was an enemy in a friendly apparel. She took my husband away from me. Yes, she did. She made him hate me. She turned his head and heart against me. She gave my husband love potion. She ruined my home.
So what did you do to her?
I couldn't bear the scandal, the shame, the gossip. Oh, you can't even imagine the humiliation. He took her everywhere. They were supposedly head over heels for each other. Even in my very presence, and at many public functions, The whole thing was an open secret. He was even going to divorce me and marry her. She scorned me in the streets, laughed at me in the mall, the neighborhood. She put her friends up to jeer at me, to mock me. Everywhere I went, I choked with shame. The shame was unbearable. I couldn't handle it. I couldn't stand it anymore. He was a traitor. He came between my hearts. He was a traitor. You betrayed me. And I know that you'll never feel sorry for the way I heard, yeah, you talked to her. When we were together, loved you at your worst. But that didn't matter. It took you 2 weeks to go off and date her. Yes, you didn't cheat, but you're still a traitor.
Did your husband love you?
On the contrary, my husband treated me with contempt because of that Daisy. She was much more younger and attractive, so they say.
Did you try to make him love you? I mean, did you show him that you loved him?
When he wouldn't talk to me, he hardly comes home. Even when he did, it was only to change his clothes and pick up a few personal effects. To him, I was nothing. Perhaps nothing. I pleaded with him to come home. He wouldn't hear of it. He was under some spell, I think.
So, what did you...
So, if that was the case, one could understand. So Daisy was expecting his baby. Not that I couldn't have a baby of my own, but realizing if Daisy had that baby, that would have been the end of my marriage. I would have been thrown away like a bad habit. So I decided to have it out with her.
Yes.
I thought of many different ways, but in the end, I decided to do it the painless but expensive way. I consulted a sorcerer, and he did it.
What did he do?
Mr. Abibu, easy, calm down.
As they say, he put out her candle.
In other words, you killed her.
Not I, oh. The sorcerer did. I didn't do anything.
How?
Well, the witch doctor conjured her image to appear on a very small mirror, which he gave to me in my left hand. He then gave me a small thunder hammer in my right hand. When the image of Daisy appeared on that mirror, all I had to do was bang on it, wah, just like that. The mirror breaks into pieces. That very instant, Daisy was a dead corpse. Dead.
You...
Don't sympathize with me, Pastor. I don't need sympathy. I did it. I alone did it. I did it because I hated her. I hated that Daisy. She came between my husband and I. My love, my happiness, and all that belonged to me, she deprived me of. She stripped me naked and left me with absolutely nothing. Nothing but the sorrow of heart. Do you understand me, Pastor? Do you understand me, Pastor?
Yes, I think I do.
So now, Mr. Abibu, you will arrest me. You will. No, in fact, you must arrest me. I confess to my offense.
I am not even the recruit of a police officer. Just a lifeless, ungodly spirit, doomed, condemned into perpetual isolation.
Don't you think he's listening and laughing at us right now? Call him. Call him.
We know where we are now, for torture to be meted on us. But think with us now as a body rise. 6 foot below as earthworms fist as they float and grow.
The stinking, scorching sin swallows us whole.
But isn't that enough?
Why
Kill us in this hole, still set us free. Let our spirits wander wherever they may choose to go.
It is all making sense now. I should have acted differently.
No need to regret our actions of the past, especially at a time like this. Mr. Abibu, you were a man of the law, and you know how it works. Violating human laws, human laws for that matter, punishes the body. Anybody who violates human laws is liable to a term imprisonment, fines, or even death penalties.
Yes, I know.
But you see, the contrast is, in this destination where we find ourselves right now, without knowing how or why, the master creator, the king of the universe, has the potency to destroy not just the body, but the soul and the spirit.
I feel so naked and empty.
We are all naked. Naked spirits.
No, we are all not naked. we are clothed with the garment of our sins, our unpardonable sins.
Sin. I did sin. I sinned, all right. I must confess, I shocked society. I sent my stepmother to prison. I was on a vengeance mission.
What did she do?
Yes, she cussed it. Yes, she cussed it. I came from a jolly good family of 7. Though my home was very small, but it was still a heaven. See, my daddy stepped out and brought her in as his mistress. Make my home start full a lot of distress. My mama couldn't take it, so she took her own life. My 3 siblings follow living, 3 of us alive. Then on mama's grave, I made a vow to revenge her, to become a cop so that I can avenge her. It took me 20 years just to make my move. A drug case came and the culprit I removed. I framed my stepmom to the penitentiary, where she lived and died and wrote her own obituary. I don't feel no pain, need no homily, cause her death brought peace to my dead family. Now the rest the set is just a history. It's just a history. It's just a history.
You did that for vengeance? I mean, you plotted with bitterness in your heart for that long?
Mr. Abibu, kneel down. Pray. Ask God to forgive you.
Pray? Pastor, I don't know how to pray. I have never prayed in my entire life. Karimu Abibu never went near a mosque or a church. I was just a free thinker. Another ruthless disciplinarian who taught others how to live when in fact I was the one who needed to be taught how to live.
Quiet!
Would you shut your trap?
Keep quiet, I say.
It is part of the formality that I should laugh when I want to. It will help you purge your iniquities.
Quiet!
big boy that I am, I can interrupt your confessions from time to time.
Is he coming here?
I have told you before, no one else is coming to this room. No one is coming. Never, ever.
Please, are you there? See, come in if you want to, and stop frightening us. Tell whoever keeps sending you that we are here. Can you hear me? Tell the person that we are here and we are here to stay, to be tortured, to be spied on, to be treated in whatsoever way necessary.
These animals, they're also damn stubborn and endless noisemakers.
They are our neighbors. Our neighbors of all time.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes, of all time. We are condemned to put up with these harrowing sounds forever. Keep quiet! Keep quiet! How distressing it is to stay in this destination eternally.
Regret, Pastor, is not a saving grace. It was easier to live consciously and intentionally focused on the final destination, not just the journey.
Indeed. I preached to all and sundry, baptized them.
Yes.
I had compassion on the poor. I united the separated. Ministered to the depressed. I did everything the good book says to do. But here I am, a wretched, good-for-nothing clergyman. A sinner cast away. Not that I killed anyone or imprisoned anyone, but here I find myself.
What crime did you commit, Pastor?
Bitterness. My soul harbored resentment for my bishop. He was a much younger person compared to me, but he was more successful in ministry. Inexperienced, but very successful. I envied him. I too wanted to become a bishop myself. I spared nothing. I had a relentless drive to become a bishop. I ascended the dizzy heights of anticipation. I prayed and I expected it to happen. Day came, day went, morning, evening. But the day I hoped for and desired the most never came to pass. Vanity.
What happened in the end, Pastor?
Oh, well, in the end, my long-nourished ambition began to decline. Declined into nothingness, into emptiness. My soul became empty, with nothing to offer anymore. Nothing. No more.
No more? So what will happen to us here?
Nothing. Nothing. Except what is happening now.
It is enough. You all, like so many in the land of the living, do not understand purpose, divine purpose. I have been here in this destination long enough, and I have seen so many people abuse purpose. I have seen so many come here, not just because they sinned, but because they were too busy doing things that divinity did not assign to them.
And that's why the book of Hebrews, James chapter 4 and verse 17 says, to him that knows the good to do, but does not do it, to him it is sin. Friends, I call on you today to listen. The resurrection of Jesus is a proof that we are redeemed and not condemned. Jesus resurrected and ascended to show us the direction to the right destination. So friends, on a day like this, come, follow Jesus in the way. He is the only way to the right destination.
He arose, he arose, hallelujah, Christ